Hello and welcome back to this Secret Files Tunguska Let's Play. And I just, when I was saving, I was thinking about, is there a way to recolor the yellow shard? And I came to think about yellow and blue. Isn't that
I've laid both lenses over each other.
green indeed?
They now have a green shimmer. I hope that thing is in the right position. As soon as the putty has dried, I'll only be able to get it off with brute force. I don't think that I can get closer to illumination by wearing the diadem.
You never know. Let's try over here.
I don't think that I can get close.
At least that's a little bit more on the way.
I don't think that I can get closer to illumination. I don't think that I...
Okay, would he be back then, considering we... No, okay.
There's a number on this note. LA60AK19AL. Under that, there's a description of the diadem that was probably robbed from an Oriental princess about 200 years ago. Originally, the 3 largest gemstones in the world had been incorporated into this diadem. On the left, an emerald. On the right, a ruby. And in the middle, an amethyst. My father wrote something on the back. The diadem will illuminate the real princess, and she will realize that money is not the greatest treasure. My replacement jewels are not really beautiful, but then modeling and handicrafts were never my greatest strengths.
Okay.
The map shows a section of Siberia. No idea why my father hung it up here.
Was worth a try.
My father was never the picture of organization, but not even my place looks this bad. I don't think... I think I still...
I mean, if you want illumination, is there like a...
I don't think that I can get closer to illumination by wearing the diadem. There's a number. Originally, the 3... My father wrote something on the back. The diadem will illuminate the real princess, and she will realize that money is not the greatest treasure.
It's supposed to illuminate the real princess.
I haven't the faintest clue.
We can't. No. The thing is, I know there's a way to find that coin, but I can't for the life of me remember how you do that either. Proves how long ago it is that I played this, so I can't even remember such a thing. Anyway, let's have another look at these certificates and stuff.
An award from the Russian Academy of Science. I think that was for an expedition that my father made in the 50s or 60s.
Okay.
A picture of my parents' wedding. I think Dad still hasn't gotten over her death. The phone in the office. No. I think this is...
Embassy. These are photos, the ambush torn photo, chaos. Yeah, okay.
It burbles quietly. The fuses are all numbered. I expect that the numbers stand for the separate rooms in the museum.
Yeah. What was it?
A list of local pizza delivery services. Information about the upcoming construction of an antenna tower in the neighborhood. A guy by the name of Schamberger whose dog Whiskey is missing. As far as I can tell, nothing interesting. King of the Dinosaurs.
thing is there like a third area or something, or something I clearly haven't seen?
There's a number on this note. LA60AK19AL. Under that, there's a description of the diadem that was probably robbed from an Oriental princess about 200 years ago. Originally, the 3 largest gemstones in the world had been incorporated into this diadem. On the left, an emerald. On the right, a ruby. And in the middle, an amethyst. My father wrote something on the back. The diadem will illuminate the real princess, and she will realize that money is not the greatest treasure.
Illuminate the real princess, and she'll realize that money is not the greatest treasure.
Hard to believe that it. It burbles quietly. The radiator is lukewarm.
I'm honestly completely out of ideas.
I don't think that I can get closer to illumination by wearing the diadem.
You never know. There's clearly something.
That's an escape plan with all of the rooms in the museum.
There's clearly something we should be able to do with this. Question is what? Because there must be some reason to why we can actually look at this. But as always, the question is, for whatever reason. Hmm? You serious? Really?
It brings a little illumination into the darkness.
Oh, my head. Okay. Well then. Presumably that's what we're doing. Ay, ay, ay.
Whether I'll get any brighter? Wow, it works!
So that's why we could look at that.
Somebody seems to have marked one of the rooms with invisible ink, and it has just been revealed by the colored light beam. I have no idea where this room 8 is located exactly because there's no map key. Although it seems to be one of the rooms that are being renovated.
Okay. Interesting.
Wow, not bad. I only go away for a few minutes and you transform the museum into a light show.
Oh, I'm
no,
sorry,
you were gone
but
for
That's okay.
20 odd minutes.
But what is all this stuff and what does it mean?
I don't exactly know either. But if this riddle really comes from my father, then he must have had an extremely good reason for the whole effort.
Have you found anything out yet?
I'm still working on it. And you?
What about Tunguska?
Is there anything new on the subject of Tunguska?
Not a lot. Here, I found these 2 articles.
Thank you. What about room 8?
The light beam has changed the color of the escape plan on the wall. A room with the number 8 seems to be highlighted. Is that one of the rooms that is currently being renovated?
Yes, and they've been renovating it for ages. The complete substance of this house is unfortunately no longer the best, and the workers are having a lot of problems completing the job.
Was there anything special in that room?
Well, no, not really. All of the exhibits from that room are currently stored in my office. Are you looking for something specific?
If only I knew.
We can go straight to my office. Maybe you'll find something there to help you out.
Okay.
Come on into my office and we'll have a look at the exhibits from room 8. Have a look around. All these things are out of the room that's being renovated.
Okay, first let's see. Strange discoveries while drilling. Russian mineralogists Leonid Kulik allegedly discovered a substance that was unlikely any material known on Earth. Kulik had already made the headlines 11 years before. He had claimed to have found a giant unshapely object made of an unknown material between unnaturally grown plants near the explosion site in the Tunguska region. All attempts to take rock samples failed because the material was too hard, and during the next expedition the mysterious object had suddenly disappeared. Like the twin made headlines, he had claimed to have found an unshapely object, unknown material. Okay. Catastrophe. On the morning of June 30th, 1908, there were undeterminable phenomena to be seen in the sky. A short time later, a cataclysmic explosion with magnitude greater than 2,000 Hiroshima bombs, wow, shook the stillness of the endless stretches of the mid-Siberian mountains. An inferno of flames reduced everything to rubble and ash. An unimaginable shock wave snapped trees in half like matches and threw herders and their reindeer 20 kilometers from the explosion into the air. Seismic vibrations raced around the world at 500 meters a second. That night the sky was aglow in Europe. Okay.
I think that must be some sort of calendar, but how to read it is what I don't know.
The coin. Hello.
A rider? I always thought the Aztecs didn't have horses. Stranger and stranger. That thing has obviously just been set in there. It doesn't belong to the relief disc.
Thank you. That was the most obvious item, though.
That could be an antique. Unfortunately, that's about... It looks ancient. Although I saw one like these in some Swedish furniture store only last week. I think this one, however, is ancient.
Okay.
A pygmy warrior's shield from the year 1687 or 1688 in the region of Asia, or something like that.
Impressive knowledge.
A vase from the Ming Dynasty. I broke one like this when I was a kid.
Ouch.
If I remember correctly from the documentation on the Incas that I have seen recently, these kinds of masks were worn during ritual sacrifices.
Okay, well, I think we found what we needed to find. That being...
I got that thing out of the Aztec relief disc in Max's office. I have no idea whether it is a medal or a coin or what, but the horseman looks like a skeleton.
Well, it looks strikingly similar to the ones in the coin case, showcase kind of thing. So when we come back we will go there and see if we can solve that that puzzle, and hopefully find some more information, because that's probably where the biggest clues will be. But until then, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you tune into the next one. See ya!